speed in the heat race, and we made some pretty big changes for the feature, and starting on the front row definitely helped, and I was real comfortable, and just went out there and gave it everything I had. We got bottled up a couple times in lap traffic, and Dover got by us, and we reeled him back in, but it was going to be tough to pass him, and then he banged the wall coming out of four and cut his right rear down and let us get back by him, and stayed out front from there. Yeah, really, besides Knoxville, this is probably one of the closest tracks for us. It's probably only a little over 2 hours, and it's kind of hard to pass up races that close with a new series, and I really liked running the 360, and just decided to come over and see what happens. It's really up and down, kind of the same as the past 2 years have been in the 410. This is my third year in the 410, and some nights I feel like we're fast enough to win, and then other nights we can barely crack the top 15. So it's really inconsistent, but we got our ups and we got our downs.
We drew, I think, 18 out of 25 and put us in the first heat in the back. And I think we passed one car and somehow got in the redraw, and the car was pretty decent in the heat race, and we got in the top 8 and drew that #1 pill, and the first start we had the lead, and the second start I got not as good a start, and got slid there by Tasker, I believe, and the 7 car, and we ended up running around there in third there for most of the race, and Dover I think got a flat tire. Them two guys were just in a different league tonight for us, but we ended up capitalizing on Dover's misfortune and run second there, but we didn't have anything for salvage. We had a second place car after Dover dropped out, but track was really racy, and we'll be back again if they have another show. Well, they pay decent money and they pay back fairly well, and this sport's so expensive. You gotta go where the money's at, and they got a good group of guys, and it's really went smooth every time we've raced with them. I kind of like the time trial deal they did there at Butler County, but that passing point deal is good if you got a track you can pass on, but tonight it worked out for us, and just a good group of guys, it seems like, that are trying to support 360 racing and keep it alive, and we don't feel that 305 deal is the way to go. I mean, them guys are spending damn near as much money as we are, and they're racing for less money, so we just like the group, and we try to support the racetracks that pay the money and treat the racers the way they need to be treated. Well, last week we had that speed week, that JSTS we ran Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now again Wednesday tonight. We're going to go to Rock Rapids. They're going to have a 360 410 combined special on Friday night in Rock Rapids, Iowa, and then we're going to, everything pans out, we're going to go over to Jackson on Saturday and run Saturday, and we're kind of up in the air about the Knoxville Nationals. I just don't feel we got the speed this year to go down there and time trial very good, but we'll just see how the rest of this week goes.
It's a building year for us. Joe Steinbach and Don Steinbach, Colby Ridge and Ironwood Builders, have given me an opportunity to basically try to get back to where we used to be, and that's winning races. And we just hang in there and keep going forward and working hard at it. I think we're close. Zach Woods builds a good motor, and Eagle Chassis is, give us a good car. We just got to keep working at it. This Nebraska series is cool to give us, places to race, and it was nice to see some new guys come in and race with us tonight. And I think we were about a 5th place car, but a couple guys had some bad luck there, and we just keep building on it. 3rd place is, it's pretty good, but as close as we've been and as much as we've been racing here, 3rd's pretty disappointing. So, we'll just go again next week. It's good, that's what I mean. Everybody's kind of disappointed because we were really fast early. It's just the track got slick, and we didn't make the right changes. It's something that's brand new, and if we can keep just tuning and learning what the car likes, I have a lot of confidence in our future. We just gotta keep our heads up. And you know, I'm probably the hardest on myself out of anybody, but tonight really I can't think I know what we did wrong, and we'll build on it. We're going to go over to Knoxville again. The 360 Nationals is coming up. It's been an important race to me in the past, and I've had a lot of luck there. So right now we're not even in the ballpark hunt, but I really feel that if we can make the right changes, we'll be close. So you know, we're going to go to Knoxville and see how that goes.
Started third in the heat race, and the track was pretty heavy then. And, just never really quite got in a rhythm, got going. I was a little bit too tight. The front end was pretty light going to the corner, so just having to breathe it and give up some ground there. And really settled for third. And that wasn't enough to get us in the redraw tonight. We had to start 10th, and just like Butler here the other night, we kind of had a rebound for a points night chasing this championship, and started 10th, and we're up to 5th pretty quick. A couple cars got tangled up on the first lap, and raced up through there and throwing sliders with Billy and Tasker Phillips over there. And that was pretty fun, and we just never quite got the surge up off the corner I thought we needed, and once we got to about 4th or 5th, we kind of stalled out. And but this is a pretty big racetrack, probably one of the bigger, rounder racetracks we'll see, a lot flatter, kind of like Knoxville that we'll go to in a couple weeks, or next week I guess. And it was a good tune-up. We'll go back to the shop, piece her back together, and see if we can get something ready for the 360 Nationals. Well, my first couple years we traveled a lot. We didn't race at Eagle weekly anyway, and then last year we ran weekly, and we were able to pick up a couple wins there. And when this deal all came about, it really didn't affect me much because I planned on traveling this year anyway. And you only get better by racing all these different tracks. And I know a lot of the guys we raced with tonight. A lot of the Knoxville cars came over, and they showed us how to get around the big tracks. And but it's really important. We'll try and keep it going. We're leading the points now, so I can't complain. Just night in, night out, we haven't won one yet, so that's kind of disappointing. But we're consistently right there, and we'll keep working at it. And hopefully we keep having strong car counts, and we'll keep putting on a show if the fans keep showing up. Well, we were going to run there here a couple weeks ago, and we heard a motor out at McCool with the Nebraska series, and then we blew it up the next week, and so that kind of put a wrench in our plans to go try a weekly race over there. And so this is as close as it gets to a big flat half mile, and it ain't Knoxville, I can tell you that much. But it's going to be a challenge. Looking forward to it. I think we got a good handle on a good feel on what I think I need in the car. And as far as goals, I'd be tickled pink to be in the B feature on Saturday night over in Knoxville. Never showing up. This will be the first time we've seen the place, and we're going to be a little bit behind not going over there. And so I think we know that. So we got to keep our expectations in check. And I'm going over there for the experience. Hopefully we can put a good run together, and we'll see what happens.
We had a lot of trouble getting up here tonight. The truck actually broke down just 2 miles east of Omaha, and luckily Alan and Don Schwint brought their truck out and picked the trailer up on the side of the interstate, and we got out here about a half hour before hot laps and unloaded and got ready. And the heat race didn't really go how we wanted to. We just missed it. Had to start 15th in the feature tonight, picked them off one by one, ended up 5th. All 4 guys in front of me were fast, had a restart with I think 3 to go, and just stayed put. They were all good. Our car was good in the feature. We just need to get through our heat races a little better and move on to the next race. And my boy Tate out tonight. We were planning on having him in the toter where it's nice and AC, but that didn't happen. He loved it. He didn't whine or anything, so I think he'll start coming more. Maybe he's my good luck charm. I got to look at our schedule. I don't know yet. See what's close for this weekend. Other than that, if we're not racing, we're off till after 410 Nationals, so it'll be a long break. So we'll see if we can keep racing.